There is an Igbo saying that he who does not know where the rain began to beat him may not know where it stopped. That is, it is important to keep a tag on events as they occur. That is where history comes in. In 1960, when the University of Nigeria, Nsukka, was founded, the Department of History was one of the 6 foundation departments. To further reawaken the historical consciousness of Nigerians, their cultural heritage and indigenous values, archaeological studies was added to the department, and now it is history and international relations.
Nations are formed over several centuries. This university collaborating with Sweden. Sweden has been in place for a countless number of centuries. So they have fought their wars. Initially they were the Vikings, raiding all parts of Europe, and they have integrated. You see a place like Japan. They were not one people. They were different people, but after wars and so on, they integrated. So it's good to know about wars.
The history of any nation motivates, inspires its citizens, because if you don't know what your predecessors have done, the line they were towing, you may not be able to follow suit.
The study of history, according to the experts, is non-negotiable if a nation wishes to raise patriotic and responsible citizens.
History is such a fundamental course, and it should be taught in the primary school. From primary school onwards, that sense of history should be developed.
Knowledge of a nation's history, how the country emerged, the challenges it faced and how they were overcome, the nation's cultural values and its relations with other societies, they said, should be taught to the younger generations.
For instance, in Israel, in the underground tunnel where Israeli soldiers are trained, the walls are frescoed with pictures of the Holocaust. The trainer will tell them, what the training we are giving you is to make sure that this thing never happens to this race again.
As an essential instrument for national and human development, the experts say Nigeria must learn to imbibe in its citizens enduring sense of history. The past must be preserved for the benefit of posterity. Can you tell us the reason behind the preservation of this setting within the university campus?
Yeah, the concept is to build a traditional, to replicate our traditional Igbo settlements in the university campus, to at least get people know the values of such a settlement.
The library, especially the history section, is going digitized to keep pace with international trends and to make the materials globally accessible.
Here we have what we call the Biafrana. Biafrana contains all the materials that discuss the Nigeria-Biafra war. And also we have the Achebiana. Achebiana has to do with all the materials written by Chinua Achebe and those written by others, but trying to appraise the work of Chinua Achebe.
Most of the Biafrana material have now been digitized. We found out that they were getting brittle, so we now had to put them in digital format.
Some history students speak.
By the knowledge of history, we get to find out of how we can improve ourselves, just like other third world countries who are striving to move away from the shackles of colonialism.
Society that wants to improve should know about our history. History is relevant. History instills the sense of nationhood and nationalism.
Beyond the study of history in classrooms, artworks, monuments, relics and other forms of skilled art that dot the cities have been used as medium of preserving history. Soldier come, soldier go, the barrack remains. I believe you know that saying. Likewise, generations come, generations go. The world remains. It is history that provides the link between the ancient and the modern. In Enugu, Susan Eze for Deadline 360.